So you can calculate the cost of a new fence. So the fence goes all the way, completely enclosed the whole area. So this is a perimeter question, really. So we're trying to work out the perimeter to then work out the cost of the fence. So I'm going to put that in green. So the perimeter is going to be 130 plus 40 plus 160, so it's all the way around, plus this x value, isn't it? Which we don't know yet. Now, how do we solve that? You see a diagonal, you should think Pythagoras. So the height will clearly be 40, and the difference between these lengths is 30. Nice one. So I can use Pythagoras to calculate that. I'll put it in red actually, so it's different from this one. So if I do my Pythagoras, 30, 40, and x, I'm saying that x squared is equal to 30 squared plus 40 squared. So x squared, so 30 times 30, that'll be 900. 40 squared, that, so x squared is 2500. So the square root of that is 50. Now, a lot of you might have thought, oh, that's quite tough, I don't like that. Well, we should really know that we've got a 3, 4, 5 triangle. It doesn't really matter if it's 300, 400, whatever. It's a 3, 4, 5. So there's just an extra 0 on the end there, okay? So you can watch out for that. But yeah, at this point, a few of you might have thought that's quite tough. And really all you're saying here is, what times what is equal to 2500. And you just do a bit of trial and error, okay? If you see 25, so you should be thinking 5 times 5 is 25, and 10 times 10, 10 times 10, so 50 and 50. But anyway, that's your 50. So then the perimeter is going to be 130 plus 40 plus 160 plus my 50. And I'll add up, so that's 0. And then I've got what? 11 and 7, so that's 18. And then 3, so 318 meters. And the fence is sold in 80-meter rolls. So 80-meter rolls, okay, so 80 is 1. That'll be 80. 160 would be 2. So that means that 320 would be 4 if I times that by 2. So I'm going to need to get another one. I'm going to need to get 5 rolls if I want to get a 380. Yeah, so all I've done there, times by 2. Times by 2. So I need to get 5 rolls, so I'm going to do 73.99 multiplied by 5. Oops. Don't know why it's not scrolling down, that's fun. Thank you, computer. Oh, there we go, now too much. Times by 5, so 5 9s, we've got 45. And 5 9s 45, but plus the 4 for 49. Put your decimal in. 5 3s 15, plus the 4 for 19. And 5 7s 35, plus the 1 for 36. Final answer. So 2 stages to that was working out your perimeter and then working out the costs. And again, just label up your diagram, take your time, and for this one with the rolls, don't forget you need to kind of round up the way. So our 380, we needed to round up to 400 meters for that one. Okay. So yeah, I hope that's helpful. Let's do one last question, and then we'll call it a day with Pythagoras. So the diameter of the pond. Okay, so I've got a pond in here, and I'm looking for this distance. That would be the diameter, okay? And again, you see a diagonal, you should think Pythagoras. So all this is really asking is do Pythagoras to work out this length, and we'll take away 16. So if I do Pythagoras, I'm saying that I know this is 20 and 15. So what's this going to be? So x squared is equal to 15 squared plus 20 squared. So you don't know the calculator for this one. That's 225, 400. So x squared is 625. So square root of 625 is going to give you 25. But the calculator, you can work that out. But yeah, so if the whole thing's 25, then you're saying, right, that's 25, and I'm looking for this dimension. I know this is 8 and 8. We're just doing 25, take away 16. Do a little chimney sum for that one. And that would just give you 9, wouldn't it? Borrow 9 and 0. So it's equal to 9 meters. And the second bit, the garden excluding the pond is to be covered with chips. Calculate the area. So this is now not really a Pythagoras question, it's an area question, but let's do it anyway. So what we're looking to do is the area of the triangle, take away the area of the circle. So triangle, take away circle. So it's a half times the base times the height. So a half times 20 times 15. That's my triangle. And a circle is pi r squared. You're given that equation, so you don't need to worry about that. Pi and the circle radius is going to be half of 9. So it's going to be a half times 4.5 squared. So this one will be 150, and I'm going to need to use my calculator for this. 4.5 times 4.5 times pi. So that comes out as 63 point, I'll call it 617 dot dot dot. And I'll do it on my calculator, 150, take away the answer for that one. And that's, oh sorry, you know what I've done? Oh, classic rookie mistake, whoops daisies. It's not a circle, is it? It is half a circle. Ooh. So I'm going to divide this. Half a circle, yeah. Divide that by 2. So I was rushing in all excited there. Just fix that so that says half a circle. Yes, half a circle. Whoopsie daisies. So 4.5 squared times by pi divided by 2 for half my circle. A few people surely screaming at the screen there. Dot dot dot. So 150, take away the answer. That's 118.2 meters squared. And we're done with Pythagoras. So yeah, you see a diagonal, think to yourself Pythagoras, and if you want to do your Pythagoras question, make sure you're competent with your area and perimeter, because it really gets thrown into that as well. So good ones to do together. But the minute you see a diagonal, think of Pythagoras, okay? When you're not got a calculator, try not, maybe even write down your square numbers. 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, just to get you thinking. Those are the kind of numbers I'm going to use. They're probably going to go up to maybe 15 or 16. Okay, but you can multiply them out, but it's handy to know them. Don't forget your units, and like I said, label a nice sketch. When you're doing area of these shapes, area is perpendicular lengths you're multiplying together, so watch out for that. The slopey diagonal is not what you would use for your area. Use it for perimeter, but not area. So that's like a clue as well. It's going to be Pythagoras when it's an area of a triangle or something with a slope. And yeah, watch out for those, when things are in sections. For this one, we've got 380 meters, but they're only sold in 80-meter rolls. So we had to say, well, how many rolls do I need? So remember, you always have to round up for that. I couldn't have used 320, obviously. I had to use 400 meters, 5 rolls. So watch out for that. But yeah, hope that's helpful. Really good topic, Pythagoras. You're given the equation. Just remember, it's an add for when you're finding the long side, which is opposite the right angle, and it's a takeaway when you know the long side. Okay, so yep, that's Pythagoras.